Yo, what's going on, you guys? In this video, I'm gonna put you on some serious fucking game. If you are a natural lifter and you only imagine yourself getting better and better and better, you can never settle for just mediocrity, just having an average physique. You wanna get the best of the bestest physique. You always wanna get better. If that's your goal, I'm gonna put you guys on some serious game on my personal pre and post workout meal, as well as show you what it takes in order to get to the next level. What kind of workouts, what kind of work ethic it takes in order to get to the next fucking level, physique-wise, performance-wise, build immense strength, add muscle to your frame, get fucking shredded. There is a specific way you should be working out. Now, a lot of people, and this is the truth right here, a lot of people are gonna blame nutrition for the reason they don't get results. I hear everyone talking, oh, maybe if I just add a little bit more protein, I'll get a better physique. Maybe if I just switch up my macros, add some more carbs, I'm gonna get a better physique, only to look like more shit and eventually hit a wall and hit a plateau. Here's the reality, you guys. It's coming down to your training and making sure you have a solid pre-workout and post-workout meal after a hard, intense workout, which I'm gonna show you in this video what that's like. That's how you get that transformative, magical transformation that you're looking for. So with that in mind, let's get into the video. So my workout is gonna be a chest workout tomorrow. I'm working out tomorrow, I'm hitting chest, and the thing that I'm always worried about is like, how do I optimize every single training session in order to have the most energy, in order to feel the most locked in? Now, this is one of the concepts that I teach in my actual program, but I've given it some thought and I was like, fuck it, you know what, I'll just give it out for free. Some of this might be mainstream knowledge. Actually, no, the fuck it's not. And I don't hear anybody talk about it. So the first thing that I do is I prepare for tomorrow by having a solid fucking high starch, oily as fuck kind of meal. So usually the way that I eat on a day-to-day basis is like animal-based diets, not a lot of starchy carbs, just potatoes, no rice, no tortillas, no beans. It's just fruits, potatoes, and meat. Because it keeps me focused, it keeps me not bloated, it keeps my body high energy, and it's a good way to feel, it's a good way to have your body optimized at full efficiency. A lot of people, they try to eat so much food or so much processed shit, the worst kinds of foods, to try to build more muscle, to try to have energy, but really it's fucking them because their body is so stressed out. It has so much inflammation that it's dealing with because of the kind of foods that you're putting in your body. McDonald's, Carl's Jr., a bunch of rice, a bunch of tortillas. They're trying to go on a bulk, so they're adding all this bread. It's more like people go on a bulk to give themselves a reason to eat like shit. We all know we shouldn't be eating like that. Really, the most time, and I'm giving you this as context, the majority of my meals, 80%, 90% of my meals is animal-based meats, fruits, potatoes. Once in a while, when my body is kind of starving for a very starchy carbohydrate like rice, cheese, maybe some oil, I'll give my body what it needs. And especially if I know a hard training session is up to come. A little bit more context, just so you have a full understanding of my physique, how I've gotten my physique, yada, yada, yada. The way that I train is to try to become that ultimate kind of guy. I want to be fast, I want to be explosive, I want to be strong, I want to be athletic, I want to be agile. I want it fucking all, and I want the most amazingest physique performance-wise and aesthetic-wise. So for that reason, I eat that animal-based diet that I was talking about. And so I'm telling you this because I have a split where it's comprised of athletic workouts, bodybuilding workouts. Now let me show you what I was able to achieve physique-wise, just so you guys know I'm not talking bullshit and I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. This isn't mainstream media, this video you're gonna watch right now. A lot of people are gonna say it's the wrong way to eat, the wrong way to train, yada, 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 but at the end of the day, they look nothing like me or my clients. So, I mean, results speak for themselves. But basically, I'm pretty fucking diced as a natural. I look fucking unnatural to a lot of people. Not the juice heads, because obviously they're fucking stacked with whatever the fuck they're taking. But, yeah, that's what athletic training has gotten me. HIIT style working out. How are you gonna see the way that I train in this video? I train fast, I train explosive. A lot of people say you shouldn't be training like that, but it is. Now, back to what I was saying. I eat like that, the animal-based diet, because it helps me with my athletic workouts. I don't feel too heavy. I can move. I do a lot of sprints. I do a lot of boxing. And I don't like to feel heavy. So I eat like that. But when I'm going to kill a hard weightlifting session, once in a while, I will introduce these carbs back into my body, and my body soaks all the carbs back in. If you guys heard of carb cycling, I'm assuming this is what carb cycling actually is. I don't know the terms. I just know it gets results. So I introduce these carbs back into my diet the day before my actual training session. I train tomorrow chest. I'm gonna have a sick ass chest workout, and you're gonna see how fucking crazy I start to look. And it comes from the day before. So I'm gonna smack this chicken, broccoli, cheese, rice. One of my favorite meals to eat. So delicious. And it's gonna really help me prepare for tomorrow. So this is my pre workout meal. So the strategy hasn't even really started. I guess it did, but it starts with the day before preparation. So I'm reintroducing carbs back into my body after just eating fruits, potatoes, and animal-based diets the majority of the way that I work out. So let's get to business and let's eat that. So my food's in the microwave, but a little insider, I guess a little tip. Right now I'm actually on a cut. So technically when you're in a cut, you shouldn't really be eating foods like that. But at the end of the day, there is that specific balance that you need to maintain in order to keep looking better and better and better. So people, when they're cutting, right, they'll just kind of keep cutting out the foods, trying to lose the fat. So they'll try to get a better physique using nutrition. But like we talked about, nutrition isn't the best way. Shouldn't be your main focus in order to get that transformative physique you're looking for, that transformation. It comes from your training. So a lot of people, they cut out all these bad foods, these starchy foods. You know, they cut this shit out. And eventually it leaves them with low energy. Their workouts aren't as energized. They don't feel as motivated. And instead of, so basically they won't be able to push as hard. And when you can't push as hard, you're not going to get the transformation you're looking for, because at the end of the day, you want a transformation. You're not going to get that through nutrition. It comes from your training. And if your training is shit, low energy, you don't feel motivated, you're not getting those last couple reps that you need in order to make the real progress you need to make, those last 3 reps that actually matter, you give up because you're low energy. So that's why it's good sometimes to refuel your body in order to have a bomb-ass training session. Because again, your training is what gives you the transformation physique. The nutrition can help optimize for better training. It might be able to help with losing a little bit more fat, but that's not the only way you can create a calorie deficit. So that's why, even though I want to cut, I still want to eat foods like this, because it's going to re-amp up my metabolism. My testosterone is going to start to come back up, especially if I've been depriving my body of a bunch of nutrients that my body needs in order to have great training sessions. So just a little inside tip. Bro, you guys, self-improvement has been like one of the most like beneficial things in my life ever. And I think that's why I like self-improvement so much, and I've done everything I can to try to obtain like the ultimate physique, because it's benefited me in so many ways. Like getting shredded gave me a huge following on Instagram, multiple opportunities in like modeling agencies and shit like that, multiple different like partnerships with you know, clothing brands and supplement brands. I never took them because my dumbass was trying to outsmart the system and stuff like that, so I never took them, which sucked. So I missed out on that opportunity. But it's given me so much more in life, and I can't understand why people wouldn't pursue that. Like, for example, I was actually super unconfident, and there's no point to any of this, I'm just kind of just talking. So if you don't want to see this shit, skip it. But I was super unconfident for most of my life. Like, majority of my life. I'm 26 now. Majority of my life, super unconfident, socially anxious. I was scared to walk into any gym, any new environment. Even some of my closest friends, I was scared to talk to them because I was trying to chase approval and hoping that they would see me in a good image. Like, stuff like that. And like, you see, what I'm about is, it's like, I want to become the strongest version of myself physically and mentally. And I was so weak mentally, and I could never understand why I was so strong but so weak at the same time. It was like a weird feeling because I was socially anxious, but at the same time I knew I was a fucking man. And it's self-improvement that finally actually allowed me to have a stronger mindset, to the point where it's like, now nothing really fucking matters in my life no more. Like, I really don't give a fuck about anything. And there's a certain kind of confidence to that. You see, I actually used to think that confidence was like the way you had to like force confidence, you had to like keep your head held high and like walk around like you're the fucking shit. I used to think that was kind of confidence, which it kind of is. But it's like the intent is different. Fake confidence versus real confidence. Fake confidence, you have to force it. But real confidence, it's more like you really don't give a fuck about anything. You're always keeping a calm mind under like stressful situations. And then nothing really just fucking matters. And then you kind of just walk around not chasing approval no more, not needing to come off in a specific way. And it's a beautiful thing. And I'm just trying to say self-improvement has gotten me there. In what way? So many different ways. Like bodybuilding, you know, getting a great physique, performing fucking great, knowing that I'm actually powerful physically. That helped my confidence for sure. But I was still weak mindset-wise. Mindset-wise, I started focusing on mindset, how to make all the negative thoughts and negative emotions go away, because I would just 24/7 negative thoughts. Made that go away. Now I'm more confident. Joined boxing again. Because I notice every single time, like, because let's be honest, when you're a man, if you know that you're big but you can't fight, you kind of have this kind of insecurity where it's like, fuck, I'm kind of worried, like if I get in a fight, I'm kind of scared of getting hit. You know, so I joined boxing to get rid of that fear. Self-development, self-improvement in another way, and it just makes you more confident. And I keep learning all these different ways of like making myself more confident that makes me the ultimate fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I used to be so scared, like when I'd just be like walking on the treadmill and someone was passing by me and I can kind of just feel their aura. And it wasn't like they're anything special or anything. It was just like, no, some random NPC. At least that's what I viewed them as. And like I would catch myself like falling into their aura almost, like looking at them, and like it's so bad. But now it's like you just layer all these different ways of confidence to make you feel like you're the fucking shit. Because you are the shit. That's what self-development is always all about. And it helps you become that ultimate man that can handle anything in life. And you see, I want to be good at it all. There's something inside here that makes me want to be great at everything. Fighting, to run fast, be agile, be rich. And I think a lot of other men feel that. Which is why I feel like Andrew Tate was so inspiring to a lot of people, because he embodies all those things. The majority of them, you know. Alrighty guys, so it's the morning after. Got my boy Marcel over there. Jeez. Yeah. About to kill this workout. It's my boy.
I'm ready.
And where's my honey? So next thing that I do after I prepare for today, which is with just a shit ton of carbs, which by the way, yesterday I ate so many carbs, so much just rice, bread, all that shit preparing for today. Next thing I do is honey in the morning before my workouts, because it's gonna spike those blood sugar levels and get my get all the muscles ready to go crazy today. So that's the next thing I do. I take a few scoops of this, and then we're gonna go fucking crazy, right, bud?
Let's go, man.
Go fucking crazy. Super Saiyan. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty guys, so I just took some fucking pre-workout, and now we're about to go fucking crazy on the bench press. I've been waiting for this day, you guys. I've been doing so much cardio, so much boxing. Strengthening my mindset, you know what I'm saying? The boxing strengthening my mindset. But there's something about lifting, getting a big ass, juicy ass palm. Just see, I don't know, something about, I'm in love with lifting, not boxing, but let's kill this chest day, baby. best equipment at all. This is like your average fucking equipment, but you can always have a great fucking workout. If you only have dumbbells and a pull-up bar and push-ups, you can still have the most amazing fucking workout, but it's up to you to push yourself to that limit, bro, for real.
I just wanna know. Do it on my
You're not sweating, you're not doing shit. You're not doing fucking shit. Everyone works out and they do their 5 sets of 10. They don't sweat. They're not panting for air. How the fuck is your body gonna change if you're not literally trying to force it to fucking change with how hard you work it? You have to obliterate your body to the point where it has a reason to change. You work so hard, your body has no other choice but to change. And if you do a push
I just wanna know. Do you love me or I battle back and forth, losing my mind, 'cause I don't trust myself and I'm always blind to the truth, and it hurts me more than you.
All right, baby, so that's the end of the workout. Got my boy right there. She didn't do shit. You didn't do shit, but eat that shit flavor.
I did, bro. I hit the bench for a little bit, then I sparred a little bit, then I curled.
Yeah, okay. Okay, bud. Yeah. Anyways, workout done. Beautiful workout. Now we got our post-workout meal, which is high cholesterol eggs, because I know a lot of you guys like to cut out the yolk. High fat tri-tip and some chicken breast. Got some leftovers. Oops, drop some. And yeah. And then we pair that up with some sugars, some carbohydrates, some dates, some orange, and then realistically, some potatoes, just to make sure we start that recovery process with the muscles and give the muscles what it needs to grow. So that's basically it. I hope you guys took something away from this video. Again, it's all about training hard. It's all about optimizing your nutrition to have a great training plan. And at the end of the day, to make things simple, just eat whole foods. You don't have to cut out a bunch of foods like where you're only eating chicken breast and broccoli every single day. You can have the red meats. You can have the egg yolk. That's actually what I have all of my clients on. And let me tell you, it allows them to not only cut fat, but still train hard as fuck. That's what you need. If you want results, you gotta train hard as fuck. Most people go on a cut and then feel like shit and then stop training hard and then wonder why they hit plateaus.